Jai Sadgurudeo. Good morning to all of you. My name is Srirang and I have joined this satsang from North Carolina. Before we begin this session, I would like to bow down and offer my prayers to the holy feet of Lord Sadgurudeo. Please join me by closing your eyes and staying focused on the prayer. बार बार वंदन करूं सदगुरुदेव हमार यहाँ वहाँ सब ठाम में महिमा अपरंपार शरण शरण मैं शरण हूँ हे गुरु बंदी छोर मोहे उबारो हे गुरु यह सो बार निहूँ. So welcome to weekly English Satsang organized by North America Institute of Vihangam Yoga. In current times, our day-to-day life has become busy in fulfilling our physical and mental requirements and social responsibilities. In this fast-paced routine life, the requirements of the soul are often forgotten. So first of all, I would like to congratulate each one of you for taking some time out of your busy schedules to fulfill the requirements of soul through this satsang. So we all know that Sadgurudev and Acharya Parivar was in USA for last few weeks. And Vihangam Yoga conducted a 251 Kundiya Vedic Mahayagya at Phillipsburg, New Jersey on Saturday, August 9th, where Acharya Nivas is being constructed at the site, and the site is also for Gurukul, where future generations will acquire high human values. Vihangam Yoga family members gathered to take Swamiji's darshan and witness grand 251 Kundiya Vedic Mahayagya. So today we have two of Sadguru Dev's Sevajit Shishya who would like to share their divine experiences during the event. So first one, we have Dipti ji from New Jersey, who also played a very crucial role in social media campaign to increase awareness about the event. So we would like to hear your Sansmarans or experiences. Over to you, Dipti ji.
Thank you so much, Srirangji, and Jai Sadgurudev, everyone. Also, I would like to thank Suruchi ji, who is the satsang organizer. Before I start my talk, I would like to bow down on Sadguru's feet and offer my prayers. वार वार वंदन करूं सद्गुरु देव हमार यहाँ वहाँ सब धाम में महिमा परंपार शरण शरण में शरण हूँ हे गुरु बंदी छोर मोहे उबारो हे गुरु यह सो पार निहोर. So, as we all know that Sadguru Dev and Namdev Sarkar and Mataji, entire Acharya family has been coming here for past couple of years to the North America, United States and Canada. And recently we had these two events on August 2nd in California and August 9th in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Since I'm from New Jersey, I couldn't attend the California event, but so that's a very good news for all of us. And the August 9th event, as Srirangji had mentioned, that event was for Sankalp Samaro event, and we had this 251 Mahayajna in front of Sadgurudeo Bhagwan and Namdev Sarkar. Also, Sadguru has envisioned Gurukul Meditation Center and many other plans in that location. So this is what we went through on August 9th event. My subjective experience, and if in case I use any improper word or emotions behind it, please, I would like to apologize for that. Please forgive me because it's all my subjective experience, subjective reality, and that's what I would like to express here in the free flow mode. Um, so I would say the event was spectacular. For past couple of years, Vihangam Yoga North America has been conducting all these events, but this year I felt so amazing to see the amount of work all our volunteers have done. And of course, there is always scope for improvement, not for spiritual events, for any sort of events. What we know that once we are done with the event, so we can definitely raise our bar for next year event for sure. And yes, like everything was so amazing. No words like can could be suffice to express my emotions behind it. Um, and and when I talk about Sadgurudev Bhagwan, Acharya family, Namdev Sarkar, I would say my words wouldn't suffice to talk anything about Sadgurudev or towards Acharya family or towards Sarkar or Bigyan Devji Maharaj. But for as we all know that for all of us, for all Vihangam yogis, for us, Sadguru is not going anything towards Sadguru's visit would be definitely very, minuscule. So I really don't want to, use any words on that. But yes, of course, the thing what I have been learning for past few years in Sadhguru's visit and Mataji's visit and Sarkar's visit, I would definitely try to put some analogy here. So whenever I think in my mind,
Diptiji, your voice is breaking
how I
frequently.
can learn from. You are not able to hear Shriramji properly now?
Yeah, there is a lot of disturbance. I mean, your line goes silent for a few
Really?
seconds every now and then. Is it possible for you to move closer to your Wi-Fi?
Just a sec. Maybe. So now you are able to hear me, Shriramji, properly?
Yeah, yeah, it is better.
Okay. Yeah. So where I left. Yeah. So that's what I was telling. Like so, all the time, whenever Sadguru visits us, the entire family visits us here in North America. I always try to think about the lesson which I can learn from the entire Vihangam Yoga family, including the volunteers here. So for me, I always look at like this. Sadguru is the in corporate term, I would say Sadguru is the CEO of this divine mission, which has been envisioned by like our master, the main guru, Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj. And he has this mission to spread the knowledge of Vihangam Yoga, across the globe. And current Swamiji, Sadguru Swatantra Devji Maharaj, he is working so hard at this age, and at his in his 70s, he is traveling across the continents, conducting back to, like, showing up in back to back events, doing a lot of stuff. So if I consider Sadhguru is the CEO of this divine mission and we are the employees, so he is the leader for us. And if he is setting this standard for us to, for all of us, since he is the leader and we are the follower, so there is a huge gap I see in my personal journey, that I'm not really doing enough seva, enough, prachar, or enough anything related to seva. I'm not really up to the mark. And yeah, that's what I would say. The the amount of energy, the amount of dedication, the amount of everything Acharya family, Sadguru Sadap, like Sadguru Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj, Namdev Sarkar is putting in for Sadguru Sadafal Dev Ji Maharaj vision, that is so incredible and tremendous effort, I would say. And as I'm a very uh, regular human being, my mind, my words, my thinking, everything is like so I would say it doesn't have any actually value to talk about all this thing. But I'm glad I got this opportunity to talk about this. And also, at the same time, when I again tag it to the corporate world, I feel that, suppose we are working for any company and we work so hard and we get the stock, shares, perks, and but in return we have to work really hard. But here in this journey, and also before that, usually, now data are available, right? Like how much we work for the company and how much they are getting and how much we are getting. So if in that equation we say, like what I know, if I work X, then I'm giving like 10x to the company. That's why I'm getting the X amount of money. But here in Vihangam Yoga, it's completely opposite. It doesn't matter, we like whether I'm doing seva or not, but I'm fully convinced that Sadguru is with us, with me, and his endless blessing is on entire Vihangam Yoga, disciples and their families. And in that case, I feel so bad, because I just feel that this it could be a like corporate deal or business deal. I just feel that this deal is sometimes I feel that it's not, it's very like selfish kind of in my eyes. Personally, I feel that. And I feel that one day I'm not doing any seva, but still I know that Sadguru is there. And as we all know that, as a human being, biologically, we all hate uncertainty. And Sadhguru is the one who is giving all certainty for this life and for future lives. And we all disciples know that Sadhguru is the one who is giving all the certainty in our life. So having all this endless, infinite blessing from him, but as a disciple, if I'm not doing that much seva, at least my mind, my heart should, in a very small, tiny way, at least if it feels that I did something for Vihangam Yoga's Prachar, then that would have been awesome. So this is the experience, I would say. It really got triggered to my mind this time, so heavily. And I'm glad it happened to me. And I'm thinking in this way, at least from now onwards, I will try my best to put my maximum energy, my maximum effort, and at least uh, I can pray to Sadguru that Sadguru, please give me some seva, and if I can do anything better than whatever I have been doing so far in Vihangam Yoga every day, then that would be awesome. Because I know here in North America we are so blessed that we are getting this kind of opportunity, seva opportunity. But in India, it's too hard. Though I haven't seen the I don't know the entire Indian dynamics of Vihangam Yoga, how people they get the seva, but I'm pretty sure it's extremely hard to get seva, whatever we are getting here. So again, we all are so blessed. We have gotten this opportunity to serve Sadguru in many different ways. Uh, and and what else, like yeah, I would like to say that let us remain in the feet of Sadgurudev Bhagwan, and let us remain in our devotion, and let Sadguru's mission blossom quickly. And yeah, like whatever I and also like I pray for all of us that we can get lot of seva from Sadgurudev, and the vision which Sadguru Sadafal Dev Ji Maharaj, our founder and our guru, who had envisioned long years back, that would come to blossom or be successfully executed in this world, in the entire across the globe, in all the countries, almost like we have 190 to 200 countries. So that's what I would like to say. And again, I would like to apologize if I have used any words inappropriately, or with any, like different emotions. I don't know. I was just talking in a flow. So I would like to apologize on that. And thanks again, Shriyangji and Suruchiji, for giving me this opportunity. Jai Sat Gurudev.
Dipti ji, that was a wonderful Sansmaran. I just would like to add, you were blessed with Sadgurudev's visit to your place, and if you would like to add a few, if you could actually add a few lines on how that felt, and if there's something that you would like to share about that.
Uh, sure, Suruchiji. Yeah, Suruchiji, since I joined, I got the initiation around the year 2020, in the month of July, from Rekhaji. And honestly, for me, maybe I haven't shared this thing with anyone, maybe with my mom. Whenever I feel that since Sadguru is here and he should be at my home, since I'm Sadguru's disciple, I never thought in that way, because in my heart I always feel that, and I have this security, and that that I can't express in words, that already Sadguru has given us everything. And I can sense that in many ways, after joining Vihangam Yoga, I would say, like uh, there are a lot of things in my life, in this past 5 years. I literally feel that I don't deserve that, and uh, whatever happened is only for Sadgurudev. So personally, I feel that I really don't before this visit, I used to think that no, at this age I shouldn't disturb Sadgurudev to even visit my place, because I just want to see him, like in a healthy, comfortable state. And if he is having any kind of physical effort for my house, then I really don't need that, because already I know that he has given us everything, and in return we are not doing anything. That is for sure. Yeah, of course, like I got like 1 hour 15 minutes notice actually from Manishji, and Sadguru Dev was here. And fortunately, Monica ji and Vishnu ji and all of our, like Guru Bhais, they were with Sadguru Dev. So for me, when Sadguru entered and Sarkar was here, for me, I just went blank, because my mind wasn't actually wasn't thinking anything. For me, it's just that Sadguru is here. Like I don't know what I can think of any other thing. And fortunately, he had lunch, and he was with us for almost 1.5 hours, I would say. Yeah, like we as a family we are speechless. We're like, Sadhguru is here. Is like, even my neighbor, he is like complete, white American, and he told that, Dipti, I saw some guru was in your house like yesterday. Then I was like, yes, Sadhguru was like my guru was here, and I'm so glad he could make it. And I told him that my 99%, 99.99 desire has been fulfilled. I don't know what to ask for since he is in our place. So yeah, so I don't have any words to describe or express my emotions for Sadhguru's visit to our place. Uh, that's what I would like to say. And yeah, my prayer to Sadhguru is that me, my family should be in seva for this life. And if Sadhguru, allows us for all the lives, I don't know how many lives we are going to have in this earth. So we'll be just in the seva. This is what we just prayed when Sadhguru left. So that's what, Suruchi ji. And thank you so much, everyone. Jai Sadhgurudev.
Thank you, Diptiji. That was very heart-touching, Sansmaran. Um, your say naman to your seva bhav, and I was really touched by your thought process, where even though you had a desire for Sadhguru to visit your place, you still had the uh, still had the thought process of not giving too much trouble to Sadhguru. So that was very very heart touching, and really appreciate sharing that Sansmaran with us. Your examples were very very easy to understand, and how Acharya Parivar is leading by example, giving us a right direction to live our life. And as you said, right, Sadhguru gives back, with, it's not multiple, it is infinite. When we do something, when we do a tiny thing for him, the blessings that we receive, is they are, we can't measure it. It is just boundless. I'm I'm really touched by your Sansmaran, and I could hear in your voice the seva bhav you had, or the emotions you had. I cannot imagine what was your state of mind would have been when Sadhguru was there, but the way you are talking about it, I could feel it in your voice. So thank you for sharing your experience. It was very heartwarming. Okay. So we have another disciple who would like to share his experiences. So we have Abhishek ji from Utah. I was actually fortunate enough to be in Seva at the Phillipsburg site during the event, alongside with him. He arrived few days before the event to help with arrangements and preparation. There is a lot to learn from Abhishek ji's dedication and Seva Bhav. So let's hear from Abhishek ji his experience. What he felt, what was his experience like during these days. Over to you, Abhishek ji.
Thank you, Shri Rangji. Thank you, Suruchi ji. I appreciate this opportunity to share my experience about my participation and contribution in the recent event. Um, so, I want to begin with expressing sincere gratitude to all who joined in the Seva and essentially made the event happen. Over the course of the recent event, I had the privilege of working closely with many of you in Seva, Sri Rangji, Yogesh ji, Lalmani ji, and many others, Amit ji, Manoj ji, and Vishnu ji. So I am grateful to be a part of the Seva, and essentially the new experience I had this time. Everybody who I was hearing on the phone call during the Zoom call satsang, I had FaceTime with them, which was a good experience to have. So to follow up on that, each person has contributed, offered themselves wholeheartedly, whether through time, effort, and especially all the ladies who have ensured that we have enough time, enough energy by offering our bhojan and food every time when we needed it. So thank you, everyone. And together, this created a beautiful atmosphere of dedication and harmony and joy during the event, where we had so many disciples join us um, for the Havan and for the event that was organized in the name of Sadguru. Um, with that, I want to bow down in gratitude to Sadguru. Um, it is only through his grace that we are able to come together in this way. His vision, his presence, and his blessing was felt. Um, and definitely after I returned to where I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, I had that energy. I still have that energy. I carried that energy to work, and the way I felt about the experience, essentially the grace, the relaxation that comes through selflessly being in a activity, um, carried into my workplace and everywhere I paid visits to, essentially here in Salt Lake City. I really appreciate everything from the bottom of my heart, and I want to say, may the spirit of Seva continue to grow with us, and may we carry the same devotion, discipline, and joy into every aspect in our lives. And more events to come. And if there are going to be more events, I'm more than happy to join and contribute as much as I can, and be a part of and grow in this community in North America, Vihangam Yoga um, um, Sanstha. With that, I want to also mention a couple experiences. Essentially, the first one, um, definitely the first one is being um, being able to be a part of this event was liberating, and yeah, was liberating, and essentially um, being in the seva was um, a selfless expression. I enjoyed being there, being a part of the entire community. That was one experience, and then the second, I had the opportunity to receive darshan from receive darshan of Sadguru at Deeptiji's home. Thank you, Deeptiji, for uh, giving me the opportunity and being there to help and support, and also receive darshana from darshana at your house from Sadguru. Um, s- with that, I'll close. I think I kept it very short. I want to thank each and every one of you again, and may Sadguru's blessings be with all of us and guide us through our journeys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Abhishek ji, for sharing your experiences. I was really touched by, your desire to be in seva all the time. I know it was, challenging for you because when you flew in, you had, 3 hours of time zone difference. So that made it challenging, but that did not stop you from being in seva all the time. It was very encouraging to see you in seva. You were inspiration to all of us. And I echo your feelings about all guru bahans who were working behind the scenes silently to provide all of us energy, providing delicious food on time, and wherever we were, right? It was not that we had to go to their place to eat food. They actually took extra efforts to send the food wherever sevaks were in seva. Be it site which was more than 40 minutes away from their home. The distance did not slow them down. They were always there. Their seva bhav was immense. I mean, I cannot imagine that they were in Mataji's seva as well. They were also providing food to us. They were everywhere. The Nari Shakti has amazing energy. And I cannot imagine myself in their shoes performing the kind of seva and amount of seva they do. It's not just the seva for Acharya Parivar and disciples who are there to help with the event. They also have to support their own families, right? That work doesn't stop. So it is amazing to see their seva bhav. There is a lot to learn from all Guru Bahans. It is the amount of energy they have is beyond my imagination. Definitely there is Sadguru behind all of that energy, but still, even if you have the limitless amount of supply of energy, they still had choice to not use it, right? But they were always there. They made sure that every ounce of the energy that they were given, they used it in the seva. So that was amazing and tremendous to see. So I'm very touched by their selfless service. And when you looked at them, you never felt that they were they had to achieve so much in limited amount of time. They were always, when you look at their faces, they were always happy. They always had a smile on their face. They're always welcoming. So it was it's really amazing to see how Sadhguru's energy work and how disciples actually are so embedded into that energy, and just their seva bhav is just amazing.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great. I just recalled one more experience. Maybe I'll share that with you. I was at Acharya Nivas, and I was having a small version of Sansmaran there too with Utkarsh ji. Utkarsh ji and I had a good conversation around some of the benefits that any meditation practice can bring to our lives. Predominantly, essentially, the meditation that we offer in the name of Sadguru. So I want to also extend um, a thank you to Utkarsh ji to also have that conversation with me, and also keeping me aware about Sadhguruji's next visit, Sadhguruji's darshana, which was supposed to happen at Deeptiji's house. So thank you for keeping connected. Back to you. Yeah.
Thank you, Abhishek ji,
Yeah.
for your Sansmaran. So now we can open this forum up for anyone who feels like sharing their experiences from the event.
Yes, Sadgurudeo.
Jai Sadgurudeo Dev ji.
I have something definitely to say about the event and an observation I made during the event. I noticed right away, and it filled my heart with an immense amount of joy it's just completely immeasurable. Is that I noticed right away that in the last 3 or 4 years, and especially since we've started to work on building the ashram in this country and bringing Vihangam Yoga full circle into this country and into this land, our numbers in this country have grown exponentially. And not just in the Pennsylvania and New Jersey and Delaware area, but all throughout the United States, it's begun to grow. There are people that had just become initiated within the last 4 years that have spread the message and grown in their areas. More specifically, speaking of Naranjanji from California has grown the numbers out in California, and the numbers we have in North Carolina and everywhere now. It's grown so much, and seeing all the new faces and all the new interested people, and all the interest in general into the Swarvade and the way of life through Vihangam Yoga. It's to see it growing in this country the way it is just, it's hard to say in words. It's like it brings a hope that I didn't think it was possible for this country to experience the kind of peace on a large scale that we offer. I had my doubts, but I actually feel a lot more optimistic about it just by seeing what I saw at that event, and how much more people are joining, and how many more people are seeing the light, and how many more people are seeing interest. And it's not just people of Indian descent, it's people of all descents now. There were plenty of American white folk there. So obviously the message is not, it was never just meant for one particular group of people. It was meant for the world. It was meant for anybody that wanted to see the true conscious versus the illusion which we wallow in. It's just more or less a training ground. So honestly, I think Vihangam Yoga is beginning to have a strong impact in this country. And when I had my moment of darshan with Swamiji, I looked at him and I smiled, and he smiled back at me. And in that moment, without very many words at all, there was a very long conversation that was just between me and him. And it he is comfortable in our country now. And we were at his home for that event. And now that he has a home here, he will have more followers here to come. And that just brings me an immense joy that's brighter than the sun. So I thought that was definitely worth pointing out. And just a good day.
Thank you, Devji. Yes, definitely, having Acharya Nivas here is going to help us tremendously in spreading Sadgurudev's knowledge and Vihangam Yoga knowledge. Your Sansmaran actually reminds me, of the experience that I had during the event. So we know that, the site is still under construction. So we do not have water supply there. So for the event, we needed to make sure that we have, we had for drinking, we had bottled water, but for washing hands and for a few other things, we needed, water. So there are few homes, in the neighborhood, in the next other lots adjacent to our site. And me and Sunil ji were actually, we went to one of the home. A lady who had helped us, filling the water for us in the past. So we went to that lady's home, but she was not home that time. So we were wondering, how can we get water? And we know that in this country, it's you cannot just turn up at somebody's door and ask for something, right? That in India we can do that. I think it's changing in India as well now, but it's really odd in this country to do that, knocking on someone's door without prior notice. So we were a little hesitant, but because we needed water, we just tried to knock on the door for a few neighbors. We tried 2, 3 homes. None of them were there at home, so nobody answered. But while we were, going around, there was one couple who were looks like watching us, because they found our actions suspicious. People, we were actually carrying two containers for water, and we had a trolley to carry it. So it was kind of a suspicious setup for anyone who was knocking around the doors and in fact, we had entered from the backyard for one of the person's home because that was the easy access for us. So all our actions were kind of suspicious. So one person was being a good citizen, keeping watch on other neighbors' home while they were away. And Sunil ji spotted him. So he actually, Sunil ji went up to him and told him that, in the past, one of the lady helped us with water and we were trying to seek her help again, but she was not home. So that person graciously agreed to help us fill water from his home. And Sunil ji actually invited that couple to our event, and there was no reason for them actually to just come and attend, because it was kind of a really last minute or with few minutes notice they were invited. To my surprise, they actually joined the event. I could not have much interaction with them, but that shows that the door for Vihangam Yoga has been opened in this country. Other people are joining. We have seen that even when we go to people who attend our sessions, it is very difficult for them to keep coming back and continue on this path. Considering that this couple actually joined our event literally within minutes notice. They were not introduced to Vihangam Yoga literally few minutes ago, and still they showed up for the event. So that was a that shows how Sadhguru's energy works. Bade Swamiji has already said that prachar is done, right? We just have to tap the souls, and Sunil ji just did just that. And we saw, that by simply tapping the tool, how the soul, how they just get awakened and try to continue their journey on the Vihangam Yoga path. So that was very inspiring and surprising as well, that how Sadhguru energy work. I saw that with my own eyes. I had heard about it from many people, but experiencing it yourself is a completely different kind of experience. Yeah. Anybody else would like to share their thoughts? Okay. Do we have anyone who has joined this session for the first time? If they can introduce themselves and talk about how did they come to know about Vihangam Yoga and what inspired them to join this session?
Yeah, hi, Sriram. Yeah. So this is me because I'm basically from India. So I'm niece of Rituras. So I joined Vihangam Yoga like a long back in 2018. Uh, there was one session happened to me by Anurag Devji. So he introduced me Vihangam Yoga and gave me this. So I started doing meditation based on the technique which I was taught. So there was a couple of experience I got into my life practicing this thing. Uh, so yeah, it's so far like it is so great. Uh, uh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I have nothing
Yeah,
to say more. Yeah.
yeah. Welcome to the Vihangam Yoga family, Vikasji. So are you in US now or you are in India?
No, I'm in India, Bihar. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks for your introduction. Thanks, Rizurajji, for uh, helping him join Vihangam Yoga family. Do we have any other people who have joined this for the first time? Okay. So I think looks like then that is it. We have come to the closure of this satsang. I really appreciate everybody's thoughts, and special thanks to Abhishek ji and Deepti ji for sharing their experiences, and Dev ji. It was really amazing. So let's move on. Okay. So we will conclude this session with Shantipat. I request everyone to sit down for Shantipat. In Shantipat, we chant for peace for everyone in this universe. May Sadgurudeo bless the entire cosmos with peace, love, and prosperity. I would now request Devji to recite last 4 lines of Shantipat for us. Over to you, Devji.
It is a great pleasure. Just a good day. Hey Prabhu Shanti Swarup Ho, Shanti Shanti Maya Shanti, Shanti Shanti Jana Shanti Ho, Purna Shanti Maya Shanti. Hey Prabhu Shanti Pradhan Kara, Durho Sarva Shanti. Deva Sadafa Shanti Mai, Shanti Shanti Sukha Shanti. Just Gurudev Bhagwan Ki Jai. Thank you.
Thank you, Devji, for reciting Shantipat in devotion-filled voice. So this concludes our session. I would like to thank all of you for joining us today and making this satsang successful. I encourage everyone to just keep experiencing Sadgurudev's blessings, and stay in the seva bhav throughout. Again, special thanks to all the participants, and in fact, special thanks to Deepti ji, Abhishek ji, Dev ji, and Vikas ji for their active participation. Thank you to the team who works tirelessly behind the scene to line up speakers and come up with the topics for these sessions. So thank you for the team who takes care of it. And also special thanks to the Sulbaji for conducting yogasanas for us. So see you all next Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern on the same Zoom session. Have a wonderful day ahead. Jai Sadgurudev.